Hey guys, what's up? It's Finch here. Bringing you guys an SSA new game. This is for Tiebreak playoffs for NUPL, so it's a big deal for the NU community. And that's why I decided to bring it to you guys here. Just kind of showcasing the tier right now and some strong players. Starmaster might be a bit more known for old generation OU, new generation OU, and Little Cup, whereas Lax is kind of a tried and true NU player, lower tier player who also does very well in OU. One of the most accomplished players recently. So yeah, this is a pretty high stakes game, and to make matters even more suspenseful, on top of all that, it's game 3 of Tiebreak. It's 1-1. Both these guys are playing to stay alive. The winner of this game brings their team to the finals of the tournament. So yeah, Starmaster using a team with Clefairy. Interestingly enough, a Alolan Dog trio, which we don't see a ton. Savali, we don't know the type yet. Looking at his team, he's really weak to Toxic Spikes. It could be Savali Poison, but it also could be Savali Dark, because he doesn't really have something that's great for Indeedee. So yeah, I'll wait and see. Rotom Fan, Pharaoh Seed, and Sock. On the other side, Lax. Of course, also Silvally. As for the typing of that, I also think it could be Poison. I don't think it's as likely to be Dark because he has a Stunfisk. But it could always be one of the common types as well, like Dragon. So we'll wait and see. But I don't think Dragon's as likely because Lantern has a similar resistances. And Scarf Sock also cleans up against those things. Speaking of that, he also has Lantern. Sock, of course. Rotom Fan, Stunfisk Galar, and trying to team up the one Pokemon we didn't mention is a Flapple, which we don't see a ton. It's going to be interesting to see if the hustle will be on or not. So yeah, let's get into the game now. Right off the bat, we're going to see Clefairy lead off against Silvally Poison. Don't see that very often. Silvally Poison, but yeah, it makes a lot of sense here. It absorbs Toxic Spikes, among other things. Gives it a secondary Fairy Resist. Yeah. So right off the bat, he's going to go Drug Trio, and Flamethrower is going to kill it turn 1. Wow, great prediction there by Lax, and it's probably special attack invested. So right off the bat, that's a really amazing lead for Lax. A kill on turn 1. Silvally Water's going to come and try and revenge kill it. He's going to go for a Psychic Fangs, only 22% into a Leftovers Lantern. That does nothing, and it's going to go for a Volt Switch into the Pharaoh Seed, so that's just going to get the Silvally Poison back in. It looks really bleak for Starmaster right off the bat. He's going to bring in this on it, the Silvally Water back in on a Flamethrower, but now he goes for Psychic Fangs for 52%, but Grass Pledge from the special attack invested Silvally Poison is going to do a lot, and Lax is going to say, I'm staying in here, screw it. And he's going to pivot into the Star's going to instead pivot into Clefairy on the Grass Pledge for 13%, back to Pharaoh Seed on the multi attack, and he's going to go Sock, presumably on a Flamethrower here. Smart plays all around. It took 37% from that, which yeah, max special attack, and now he goes for Stone Edge, predicting the Rotom Fran, and that's huge because all of a sudden with this Silvally Poison under half and this Rotom Fan under half, close combat 2 resistances are both under half health now. So maybe just maybe Star can claw from this huge deficit right off the bat. He doubles into Silvally Water now, but Lax predicts perhaps either Sock double switch or just a miss, probably the former, and he Volt Switches as Star goes to Silvally Water, essentially foddering it for very little. Thankfully, though, Star still has a chance with Sock. He's going to bring it in, predicting the Flamethrower after a Gyro Ball into this, and it does live the Flamethrower, so now both these Pokemon are in close combat range, so close combat is going to kill the Rotom Fan there. But Star really needs to get hazards up to be able to kill the Lantern and the Stunfisk Galar and the opposing Sock. Speaking of Sock, it actually looks really good for Lax now as well if it's Poison Jab, as Clefairy is the only thing at full health that resists it. But yeah, speaking of Rocks and Clefairy now comes in now as the Lantern doubles in. These guys are playing pretty quickly, and he gets Stealth Rock up, but Silvally Poison is going to come to check it and goes for a multi-attack to take it out. So now it's a 5-3 game in favor of Lax, but Sock on Starmaster's side is threatening the entirety of Lax's team, so we're going to wait and see. Flapple is the fodder of choice for Lax. Now we are in a 4-3 game. Sock is close combat lock, and the opposing Sock should be able to live a close combat from this range, but after another Stealth Rock range, it probably puts it in roll territory. So yeah, he goes to Rotom Fan, and it should be able to live to it easily. It's probably max HP. But Lantern and Stunfisk should be able to wall it. So how are we going to see this go? He's going to go for a Woolworth. It's a nice mid-ground there for Star. It's going to mean that Stealth Rock damage is going to stay. Lefties aren't going to be negated. And with Air Slash damage on top of that, and a nice timely flinch for Starmaster, I'd say that Sock actually has a chance here. Oh, but he misses here on a Volt Switch. That puts him in Sock range. But Sock takes another round of Stealth Rocks. Now it's going to be a roll for close combat to take it out. And after he fodders off Ferrothorn, wise play there by Starmaster. Now, all of a sudden, this is in close combat range. It could just be a speed tie to decide the game. The Silvally Poison is in Earthquake, is in close combat range, as is the Lantern after Stealth Rocks, and Sock is as well. So yeah, if Star wins the speed tie, he could do the impossible, come back, but Stunfisk Galar after Stealth Rocks, it's a roll for it to die, and I think it favors Stunfisk, so He might need some chip with something like the Rotom Frost, so we'll have to wait and see. Getting a Wisp on there might be clutch, for example. But yeah, here comes the speed tie now. Star, of course, is forced it, and he gets the speed tie. So yeah, now it's really getting. It might even favor Starmaster at this point. Lantern comes in here now, but there's no way this lives. He goes for Protect to stall up PP. Okay, but there's still 3 PP left. Is he just going to let it go? Is he going to go for a double Protect? Is he going to fodder to Valid Poison? He does indeed fodder to Valid Poison. And okay, that's going to put him with only 3 close combat left. Okay, this is getting very interesting here. Another Protect here. I assume he goes to Stunfisk now, because even if this launch takes another turn of rocks, it should lose barring running flinches. Oh, okay. So wait, he goes for Protect, and that's going to leave him with... Did he run out? No, he's got 1 left. And so if this is going to get the roll is probably favorable for Lax here. And yet Lax lives with 6%, but he goes for Earthquake. Okay, so first off, one thought there. If Star goes to Rotom Fan and Wisps, then maybe the stock lives a hit and can go for 2K with Earthquake if he has it, which it probably does. Second thought is that Snaptrack killed the Sox. That probably wasn't misplay by Lax, but he got the roll, and Star stayed in, which was objectively the right play, because like Yawn nonsense or Stealth Rock could be a problem otherwise, you know. Yeah, Yawn, you know, who knows, maybe it's Rock Slide, so yeah. But yeah, Lax made the right play. Star made the right play, but he didn't get the roll, and Lax now has to avoid running flinches or a critical hit from Rotom Fan. So here comes a flinch here. It does 9%. Yeah, it's not going to kill this, but flinches. Okay, wait. That leaves it 10%. Is it a roll? Is it a roll? Is it a roll? Leaves it 1. Is it going to flinch? No flinch. Snaptrap connects. That's going to be able to take it out. Wow. What a game. We're going to see a 7% Galarian Stunfisk saves the season of Lax and his teammates, FLCL and others, in an amazing game. Star made some great plays to claw back, but despite those efforts, Lax's early lead, thanks to his really cool Supply Poison set, was able to take it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Good game.